summing up the results of the 282nd day of the war in Ukraine. According to the Ukrainian General Staff, the armed forces of Ukraine repelled attacks in the areas of the settlements of Novoselovskoe, Stelmakhovka, Krasnopopovka and Belogorivka of the Luhansk region, as well as Grigorovka, Vyemka, Bakhmut, experienced, Klescheevka, Kurdyumovka, Severnoye, Pervomayskoye, Krasnogorovka and Maryinka of the Donetsk region. That is, the capture of Kurdyumovka, which the Russian Defense Ministry announced yesterday, Ukraine does not confirm. At the same time, the military department of the Russian Federation in its today's report again repeated that Kurdyumovka was taken by Russian troops. At the same time, the head of the Lugansk OVA, Sergei Gaidai, says that Ukrainian troops are gradually moving towards Kremenaya. The advance in the same direction of the armed forces of Ukraine is also confirmed by the Russian military telegram channels. The newspaper writes that the Russian Federation has changed tactics, and instead of a frontal attack on the city, it is trying, with some success, to encircle it. Since the beginning of the week, the Russian Federation has captured 3 settlements south of Bakhmut, including Maersk. Now from the south they are trying to move north, to Bakhmut, paying a big price in blood. Today there were also many shellings. At night, they launched a missile attack on Zaporozhye. According to Governor Alexander Starukh, the target was an energy facility. There were no casualties, but there was a strong fire. Also at night they hit the village of Klugino-Bashkirovka near Chuguev, Kharkov region. A 5-story building was destroyed there and there are wounded. Kherson region was shelled 43 times in a day, 3 civilians were killed, 7 more were injured, local authorities report. In the morning, the General Staff reported that Kachkarovka, Tokarevka, Antonovka were subjected to shelling on the right bank of the Dnieper, controlled by Ukraine, in addition to the regional center. There were also reports of shelling of the Russian-controlled left bank of the Dnieper. Donetsk has been under heavy shelling for many days now. In the morning they shelled the central Universitetskaya street in the Kievsky district. There is a dead person. The Ukrainian authorities continue to predict a new massive missile strike from the Russian Federation. Operational Command South said that the consequences of the attack could be long-lasting. Today, the General Staff of the Armed Forces of Ukraine announced that the losses of Russians in Ukraine exceeded 90,000 killed. This figure was voiced in the context of conversations about how much Ukraine has lost. Yesterday, an advisor to the head of the president's office, Mykhailo Podolyak, said that up to 13,000 Ukrainian soldiers had died. Recall that another advisor to the president's office, Aleksey Arestovich, said that the losses of the Ukrainian military since February 24 were a little more than 10,000, but later gave a different figure, saying that the number of those killed was between 10 and 20,000. Yesterday, U.S. President Joe Biden announced that he would talk with Putin and help him get out of the current situation, on one condition: if the Russian president agrees to withdraw troops from Ukraine.